Shalom everybody, hope you're doing well, hope your week was great. Getting ready for another Shabbat, Parshat, Vayeitze. One quick thing I want to share with you before that sun sets over the Mediterranean Sea. We jump into Shabbat here in the Holy Land. Right, so many things again we learn in this week's Torah portion, but one idea that jumps out at me, jumps out at a lot of Torah commentators, is the dream of Yaakov. Right? Yaakov is on his way out of the land of Israel, back to where his family's roots come from, to go find himself a wife. And on the way, shortly after he leaves, he lays down in a very special holy place, and he has a very special dream. And the dream, right, the famous dream of the ladder standing on the ground and reaching the heavens, and angels going up and going down. And there's so many different references and metaphors and ideas that flow from this one story in the Torah, this one dream of Yaakov. But one thing I was thinking about today is this idea, so often we think, you shouldn't have your head in the clouds. Right? And usually that connotates something negative. Someone's kind of very aloof, not really in this world. But with this dream of Yaakov is telling us, among many other things that it shares with us, is this idea that there's this world, right, the physical world that we live in, and then there's a world beyond this world. Right? And we have to somehow try to figure out how to live in both. Right? We have a physical body made of the elements of this world, right, which attaches us to this world, that keeps us connected to this world. But we also have an eternal soul. A soul that is not physical, that is beyond touch, beyond any sense or feeling or touch. And that, the soul, the essential soul, connects us to the world beyond this world, right, beyond the physical realm. And it's a struggle sometimes. Right? Very often people forget that they even have the soul. And it makes sense on a logical and a rational level. Right? We see our body, I know I exist, I look around this world, I'm a physical being in a physical world. Right? Sometimes it's so hard to understand or to connect to the idea that we have this essential soul in us, that we are also spiritual beings, that there are spiritual realms that are beyond the physical. Right? And this dream reminds us that we have to live somehow in both worlds. We have to have our feet on the ground and our head in the clouds. Right? Our feet in this ground, that this is the world in which we work, this is in the world in which we are born and live, and eventually after 120 years die. Right? But the driving force behind this world is something beyond physicality. Right? Is that thing that we're always reaching towards. Right? Is the world of the soul, the world of the spirit. Right? And Yaakov, right, one of the avot of the Jewish people, is maybe in this story, right, in the Torah, with telling the story, is teaching us about these two realms that seem on the surface so different that they can't mix, they can't be in one reality together. By teaching us that that's one of the challenges of our lives. That's one of the reasons why we're even brought into this world, right? To be able to recognize both realities, right? But be able to direct the soul in its leading the body through this world, right? Reaching our mission, doing all of the things that we're supposed to do in this world. There's a million more things to say. The sun is setting, right? I want to wish you all a great, amazing Shabbat. We should be blessed this Shabbat and all Shabbats and all the days of our lives, right? To know that we're made of both body and soul. And really, when we tap into our soul, really connecting to and realizing what it is we're here to do, right? What it is that we're brought into this world to do, right? And to bring that out, to inspire others to bring it out as well. And B'ezrat Hashem, in that process, really fixing this world, fixing ourselves, fixing the world, right? All at the same time. Sending lots of love and blessing from the land of Israel. Shabbat Shalom.